everybody. How is everybody doing today? I am at home. It is pouring down rain. It's been pouring down rain for 2 days now. So I've been here just keeping tight. I wanted to do a reading, and this has never really happened to me before. And I thought that I would just go ahead and share that some spirits, whenever you read them, it all depends on how they want to be read. So some people were better at explaining how they felt in a feeling. Hi, how are you? Some people are better off explaining how they are in a feeling. Some people are better off explaining little clips. Some people are better at explaining like a video or a picture. Hi, how are you? Hey guys. And I've noticed that I read, hey Karen, how are you? I read one person, and this person is extremely famous, has passed, and their presence is something I've never experienced before. And it was with Kurt Cobain. So I read him. I wanted to get more information as far as what happened and who, because I will just state me personally, I don't believe that he shot himself. It just doesn't make any sense. So I wanted to look deeper into that. And every single time he would show me something, it was either a photo or it was straight up a feeling. And I've never gotten such a psychic headache from anything than when I read him. I felt things that I've never felt before, and it was something that I just had to share with you guys. Now, as far as in the afterlife, some people really, really, truly believe that if you kill yourself, you take your own life, that you're not going to go to the best place. And I don't believe that's true. I think it's something in our nature to say, I want to do this on my own. I want to have this in my control. Now, everything is based on free will. Hi, Mary. Everything is based on free will. And if you believe in the universe, if you believe in God, whatever you believe in, don't you think that we've went through enough in this life that we're able to choose what we want to do? I think it is a religion-based opinion that, hey, Darla, that whenever you take your own life, that something bad is going to happen to you afterward. And I'm here to tell you that I don't think that's true. It may seem really far-fetched, and it may seem like, how could you not go to such a bad place if you take your own life? But I do believe that it is our choice. Everything from the moment we're born to now is our choice, and afterward. Do I believe Kurt Cobain went to a bad place after the fact? No, I do not. I did see one image of him smiling at me, and he had a white shirt on with blue trim. It was a t-shirt just like this one. But right here and all the trims were blue. And I do believe his favorite color was blue. So, he wouldn't be smiling at me. There would have been something more than that. And with that comes feeling. Now, he felt the symptom. He felt an overdose. He felt that. And I don't believe he 100% felt the gunshot. So it was kind of a difficult reading to do, but I did it. And I'm going to go ahead and post it later today. Good, sweetheart. I'm glad that you see it that way. this is just based on my readings. This is just based on what I've received. I have read multiple people that have taken their own life, and never received anything saying that they were in this horrible place, that they couldn't that they couldn't thrive in the afterlife. Now that is not the case for me anyway. Um, and I do believe that it is our choice, because the cards that were dealt in this life, we can't control that to an extent. Now, there's certain things that we can control, obviously, but the things that we can't. Oh, you just came right in the door, did you? You did. You did. You're so funny. Oh, you're all wet. It's raining so bad out here. He just comes right in the door. Came running through. So yeah, I mean, if anybody has any questions about the afterlife, I think I can answer to the best of my ability. And everything is based on what I've received, what I've taken in. And this isn't just me thinking about it, me thinking, basing my opinions on just a thought. It's more of what I've encountered. So yeah, I mean, I can't wait for y'all to hear this, to hear Kurt Cobain's reading. And he is very, very intelligent in the afterlife. Very intelligent. There's so many speculations on who did it, why they did it, and it's not self-explanatory. It's really, really more deep than which you could imagine. He was famous. He was extremely famous. And it's not just a black and white thing. So I think it's nice to say, that'd be the last resort, is I want to take my own life. I want to do that based on my own free will. I never seen that before. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post this reading, and hopefully you guys can relate to it in some way. And I know there's a lot of people that are still flabbergasted by my hair's getting so long, flabbergasted by his death. And I did it as respectful as possible. Spoke to him like I was speaking to a friend. And so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and read him again. I'm going to just put a little bit more pieces together, see if I can find something more straight. Because it was pretty straight. I mean, if I tell you what was said, you'll be like, okay, you'll start putting two and two together. I actually have thought of reading Michael Jackson. And the reason why is because he has this name for himself that he's not even able to defend himself right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And whenever I tell you that my readings are so candid and raw, they're so candid and raw. I don't put anything in the mix. If I tell you I had a headache, if I tell you I got sick, if I tell you all these things, this is something to put you in my place so you get to see and feel what I'm doing. And it's true. My sense of reading has been getting stronger. I feel more now than I did before. Before, I got a lot of clips and pieces and pictures. Thank you, Daisy. I'm glad you're here. And now I can feel everything. I will tell you that whenever I did read Kurt Cobain, yay, I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad that my supporters, that they feel me. And that's the first thing that I want to say, is that I'm so glad that you can feel me. And it makes it more personable and helps you understand me more and helps you understand the reading a little better. And a lot of people, they don't realize that they have gifts as an empath and things like that unless... Thanks, Darla. I really, really do try. They don't feel anything in the readings. There's a lot of psychics who think, I'm the only one who has this gift. They speak as if they're the only one who has this gift. And I can tell you right now, I have met so many hundreds of people that are empaths and don't know it, that have gifts like me and don't even know it, because they're so like, and this is the first thing I tell somebody. This is true thing. I do feel that way to an extent. I feel like, you know, destiny is something that you can't stop. Now, free will is something that you can, but it is made up in the stars for us already. I do feel. Yes. That's awesome. I can't wait for y'all to see more of what I have in store for you guys. And like I have a merch that's coming out. I have, you know, little things that I want to you to feel connected with me, because I am a human being. I am normal, you know, or my normal anyway. Hi, how are you? And this is my normal. Every single day I get messages, I write them down, I do all these things. Okay, and that's okay if you're not a very spiritual person at all. You don't have to be spiritual to know that you have a gift or know that you want to go deeper into yourself. That's, you know, and I even have talked to people that are atheists and don't believe in anything. But then after we speak, they believe more in themselves. And that's all that I'm here for, is to help you grow and heal in this life. Okay, so no matter what you believe about the next life or the life before this, it's about now. And as far as Michael Jackson goes, yes, his daughter is very spiritual and very connected, and she's beautiful. She's so beautiful. And I would really like to read him. And if I did read him, what would be some questions that you might want to ask? Hey, Kathy. Michael Jackson. So this is pretty much what I do. If I'm sitting down, I'll just, hey, Lupe. I'll really just sit here and start writing things. I believe he liked to be around children because he never had a childhood. To look at an innocent and to know that they haven't been tainted is something that is very, very special to him. Hi, Ren. And okay. Yeah, people were telling me to do a reading on Aaron Hernandez again. I believe he was innocent? No, I do not. Do I believe that he caused everything that was done, that was said in the trial? No, I don't. Let me see. Sorry, I didn't read that one message. Let me see here. Yes, you're right. His spirit was crushed because of that. I heard the underground mafia used Hernandez. I wouldn't put it past anybody to use somebody else as a scapegoat. Someone famous, someone that was very easily swayed. And he was starting to be very easily swayed when he lost his way. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that again and see what feelings I receive on that. I feel bad for Aaron Hernandez in a sense. And I also feel bad for Michael Jackson in a sense. I do believe that he may have had tendencies to do things to children. And he may have been molested himself when he was a child. Now, mind you, whenever you grow up in that situation where you're literally just you're a face to your music, and nobody really takes a deep look at no one ever took a real deep look at Michael. No one looked at him as a child. His father or parents, they worked them down to the bone, and I don't think he ever got a chance. He never got a clear chance. And that's really, really sad, you know, to say. He was definitely physically and emotionally abused. Yep. And that goes, you know, and they always say, and I'm not making a excuse for anybody that's molested anyone else, but usually they have been molested themselves as children or sometime in their life. And they never got help for that. They never got help. And to say that they want somebody to feel how they felt, but they also want to take something from them. They want to take, so it's like, it's this double-edged sword with them. I didn't know you wrote a book. I'll have to read that. Oh God, this thing here. I look like a cow. Oh man, guys, I think I'm getting a little sniffly. And this rain is not helping my case at all. It is very true. Yes, our childhood, and that goes back to what I've said before on being a child. If you ever want to go back to your roots, go find something that you loved as a child. Whenever I was a child, I used to draw pictures all the time. And I ended up drawing my future one day and didn't even realize it. I drew, I used to work at vet clinics and stuff, and I drew me working at a vet clinic. And it was the exact blueprint. Literally, it looked like the building that I worked in for a minute. And I didn't even know until later on, years later, I looked back and I was like, oh, wow, like I told my own future and I didn't even know that, but I needed to get that out somehow. So that's pretty wild. Yes, and I want to read that too. How do you pronounce his last name? Is the T silent? I have to really ask that question because I have to really, it's like talking to someone that's alive here with you. You don't want to pronounce their name incorrectly. So I always tell people whenever we read, give me your full name spelled correctly. I want everything spelled correctly so I can know who I'm talking to. Okay. Hi, Lanita. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, don't let it scare you. Now know that yeah, Lupe, if y'all ever want to book a reading, just email me at lexmarieintuitivehealing@gmail.com. The email is usually in the descriptions of my videos, but only book whenever you're ready to process the payment because I get a lot of emails and a lot of different emails. So I don't want to lose you in the midst of it all. So whenever you're ready, just let me know. I do send the invoices via email. So it's really simple. You can use any type of credit card and things like that. Any credit card, any debit card, and the invoice will be sent to your email address. So you can use that. And I do charge for an hour to talk to me is $120. And that goes for any specific, like if you want a little card reading, if you want a psychic reading along with it. I kind of put everything together and I don't really time them either. So if it goes a little bit over an hour, if it's a little under an hour, it all is based on what you need for healing. And so I don't time it. I just let it kind of flow and go along with it. So we'll do that. And yeah, I'm so glad you guys are here. And how has everybody been as far as quarantine goes? Because I know that, you know, we're still kind of hindered. Yes, spirits come to me all the time in my dreams. And I help them move on to the next. There is a such thing as stuck spirits. Now, spirits that are here in a plane in between where they need to be and where they were. So right in between there. I feel that, Lupe. We're all trying to stay positive right now, and just remember that you need brain stimulation, and that is so important right now. It's something to keep you moving and moving and moving, and that's what we need, because before everybody was moving so fast and they were almost on autopilot, and now it just came to a big stop. So we need that, we need something in between there. Because let me tell you right now, you are not purposeless. You're not somebody who doesn't have a purpose. And sometimes whenever you don't have a job or whenever things start shutting down like this, that's how you feel. And I'm here to tell you that is not the case. You would not be here. You would not be speaking to me. Things like that, it's very, it's been an eye-opener for sure. But yes, people come to me in my dreams all the time. And I had made a video about this one day. There was a spirit, and I'll never forget this man. Older man crying about his wife, saying that he missed his wife so much. She was still alive. Yes, and the right job will come. The right job will come for you. Everything is meant to be in its own way. We just have to figure out why. And if we don't figure out why, we just got to figure out how to make it work. Yes, you're allowed to ask me you're allowed to ask me specific questions. So that reading that we get, if we do book, oh, you're so welcome. The reading that we do book will be specifically any questions that you have. I've done readings for people that even wanted to know the gender of their child later. I've told them when they were going to get pregnant, or how, or not how, that's kind of, but what times it's going to be in. Things like that. Yes. When there's going to be a proposal. Yeah, that was funny, isn't it? We all know how. It's just like a time frame that I'll give you, because I'll be able to see it. That's a really good thing. I might want to read Michael Jackson soon. What do you guys think? Oh, I know. Daddy T didn't come through this time for our stimulus check. How do I put this? I haven't read anything on Jessica Chambers yet. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Let me see. Sorry. Live chat, top chat. I do see people's future sometimes. And whenever I do, I tell them straight up what I receive. I tell everybody straight up what they receive, even if it isn't something you want to hear. Something that someone doesn't want to hear, it doesn't necessarily mean it's not for them. Maybe it just means that you need to hear it and that you need to process it. And sometimes it needs to be from someone else for you to really get the gist of it. You know what I mean? Because you could hear something all day from someone else and hear even bad things, good things, and you don't process it and take it in as well as someone who's a stranger. And that sounds, crazy, but it's true. I don't know why I felt so strongly to read Kurt Cobain. I really don't know why, but I felt it, and whenever I did, oh man, he took me for a loop. Okay, yeah, no worries. Whenever you're ready to book, like I said, just go to one of my videos, and then you'll see you'll see my email in there. Go ahead and email me. Do I do horoscopes? I never have, and posted it, but that's that's something for me to do, because I'm very good at making generalized information for people, and it's something that everybody wants to hear. Oh yeah, Courtney Love. Yes, absolutely. Um, yes, she is definitely a suspect. Hey, Chanel. Yeah, no worries. Whenever you're ready, Lenita, just let me know. And like I said, the specific questions, they're okay. Everything is meant for your healing. Oh, with Kurt, I did a reading on him, so I'm going to be posting that later on today. Yep, it's pretty gnarly reading. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I felt so many different things with him. He is such an intelligent spirit. And I mean that with my whole heart. Um, and that goes, like I was telling you, I was telling others, whenever you take your own life, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to a bad place. Do I condone that? No. But no, no, it's not a tarot. I don't do tarot. I do oracle cards if I feel the need to incorporate that in the session. Now, with the psychic reading, the only thing I need is my notebook, me, myself, and I. If I feel the need to take you on the next step as far as your situation, getting more of an insight on it, I'll use my spirit guides in the cards and we'll do that if I feel the need to do so. If not, we won't, and I'll just use me and my gift. Lisa Lopes, I've never heard of that case. Maybe I have, maybe not. Send me some information if you can on it. I do have an Instagram and all that good stuff. Oh, I did cover up cat butt. Pokemon cards. Oh, Lisa Lopes from TLC. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's a good one. Yes. Okay. That's a good one. Um, Now, I would never try to read with Pokemon cards because I'd be taken as a joke. That is just the truth here. But we can duel anytime. As far as heaven or hell, to be more open with it, no. I don't believe that there is a necessarily right or wrong, a yes or a no. Yep. I've been noticing that I'm so in depth and so strong with my readings now that I get more information than I want. That was, yeah, no, that was fun. That's fine. I love any questions really. I'm down to answer. As far as Kenneka Jenkins go, I I got a lot of information on her that is really it's such a dark case. She was drugged. So, do I see angels? No, I don't. I have never seen an angel with my own two eyeballs in this world, on this plane, but I do see spirits in my sleep. Now, my dreams are extremely, intensely real, to the point where sometimes I can't wake myself out of it, or I can wake myself out of it because I'm so conscious in there. So, whenever I say that I sleep, I barely sleep. I barely sleep. Ooh, I barely sleep. Because it's like I'm awake in my dreams every single night. And I'm okay with it. It's something that has made me me. And that is very true, Cherry. They will, your grandparents, I'm pretty sure they're coming to you and telling you that, just like they would in the real life. Now, if there is that, hey Desiree, hey Mercedes, if there is that heaven or hell, that light and that dark, and there is a balance between everything. Let me say that as well. There is a balance. So you have to have light to have dark. You have to have dark to have light. You have to have yes to have a no. I do believe that there are things that we're not supposed to know until we move forward. And angels, that's not their duty, is to tell you where you're going. And it may flip the script. You may one day change. And whenever you do, it's all in your cards, what you're going to do, what your destiny's going to be. I wouldn't keep it a secret anymore. Get a dream journal. Write down all your dreams, and then you'll look back on it and see how that intertwines with you in this life right now. I hope everyone's having a good day otherwise. Is it raining where you guys are at? Oh, goodness. Okay, Austin, yep. Yep, Seattle's always raining, you're right. Let's see, hold on. Can anything block dreams? Yes. And one of the things I will say can block them, medication. Is it necessarily a bad thing all the way? No. Yeah, this rain is making me just... I bet it's beautiful in Cali right now. Looks like we're not in Kansas anymore over here. I'm going to wear my cat butt t-shirt when I do this reading. I haven't made the reading yet, so I'm going to go ahead and just see if I can receive any other information before I actually record Kurt Cobain's reading. Is there any questions that you would like me to ask for Kurt Cobain? Everything was pretty open, and I did receive somebody who was... And maybe you do have plans. Maybe they want you to stay inside and focus on yourself or do something within for your birthday. You can't use the email button to book me. You have to go to your emails and specifically put my email in. But my email is in the description. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Don't ever be sorry for asking me questions. Ever. I'm very, very open. And don't get it twisted. We talk like we're friends whenever we book sessions. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm someone, you know, high and mighty. That's not what I do. Dang, no rain for a long time in Phoenix. Man, I need to give you some of this stuff over here in Houston. This is crazy. It's been raining for going on 3 days straight. Oh, thank you, Chanel. I appreciate that. I really, really do try to be personable like that and show people that I'm not. Do you have a message for us living people? Kurt Cobain. Okay. And right now, I can read him right now. He's in the room. It's easier said than done. I'm going to write that down. So he still is very intelligent in the afterlife. It's easier said than done, kind of giving you it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay not to meet the standards of what everybody else is expecting you to be in, because they're not the ones who put their head down at the pillow at night and have to deal with their own thoughts. It's you. I've never done a reading on JFK, but that is such a good, JFK is awesome. No, he's in the room because I'm talking about him. It's like a door that opens whenever I start reading, and they'll just come right through, or they won't come through. And if they don't come through, I don't say that they've came through if they haven't. More so yes than no. He's at peace. Yeah, no, and whenever you struggle, it doesn't matter. Yes. Dave tried to make this legacy for him, and it's pretty awesome. Pin got stuck in my hair. That happens more than not. I'll be sitting here and I'm like, la da da, and then I just get caught up. I usually, whenever I get an image of a spirit, I'll get a face of them, or like Kurt Cobain's blue tea that I was talking about. Not all spirits are at peace. Like some people that I will help cross over. I've helped cross over a child. That was abused before passing and didn't know where to go. Was looking for their mom, even though their mom was the one that abused them. So I've been through some things, seen some things. Yep. And I cry a lot. It's okay to cry. Yeah, no nightmares. I would definitely take that with, yeah, take in what your grandparents say. Those are your spirit guides. Take in what they're saying. Now, it's up to you to listen if you want. Like the smoking thing. You don't have to stop smoking if you don't want to, but it's all up to you. Gabriel Fernandez, the only reason why I feel like I wouldn't read him is because everything was kind of self-explanatory as far as what happened to him, what was done. And I don't want to put myself in that position to see things that I didn't want to see, or things that I didn't want to hear or know, because we all know how deep that went. Poor baby. I can't. Now those people, they're walking dark entities just on earth. People that did that to that little boy. I really pick and choose who I can read. Sometimes I can't handle it. I'm only a human. Can only handle so much sometimes. He is at peace. Let me tell you something. The universe would not allow this boy to go through anymore. It sometimes is awful, but it's something that I feel like I need to do. It's part of my purpose in this world to do something like that. And sometimes certain people can't handle it. Even what I do, to an extent, they can't handle. So I'm glad that my soul can take that pain for others and feel it. I don't see spirits with my dog just farted. I don't see anything with my own two eyes open. Now, when I close them, I can feel it. Even when I don't close my eyes, I can feel them. But I don't see anything. And that was one of it's like on the little small print that I made in my little contract of gift, was that please don't let me see anything. People who commit suicide, I don't think that I think they have a goal, regardless of if they are here or not. Um, and questions may be answered after the fact because they're always around. They can jump back and forth if they want to, or they can be stuck in one spot. Now, if they are stuck in one spot, they may need help crossing over, but that doesn't mean that they're not able to. Thank you, Haley. I'm glad you're here. You're so pretty. I can't see. I'm like, yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, the corner of your eye, your peripherals are very, there's certain dimensions in your eye that you can see peripherals very, very well. And that is true. I have seen things in the corner of my eye as well. That is true. Sometimes you can't. Matthew Shepard, what is that about? If you feel like your soul can handle it, do it. There is nothing wrong with that. But also know that you have to cleanse yourself before and after things. You have to cut the emotional ties, and you have to cut the spiritual ties sometimes after and before you read others. Or if you get, like I always tell people, now this is something so real. Whenever you go to the grocery store and you pass by a lot of people anywhere that you're going, really, you go home and you feel so drained and you're so tired and upset for no reason. You're not sure why. Let me tell you that it is for a reason. You probably went past someone and soaked up their energy and, you know, took in what they had going on. And that means you're an empath. Yeah. And that's what my readings are for. They're to help specifics. So we figure out what gift you have, we figure out what's going on in your life, and we figure out how to move forward. And there's always a situation with someone to help them along the way. And it could be every 6 months, it could be once a year, but I'm here to help you along that situation. Everybody has trials and tribulations every single day that they go through. And I know it's really hard for people nowadays to even pay for a reading. And if I could do it for free, trust me. Oh, I get anxiety all the time from that, yes, but I do cleansing techniques and things like that. So, yay, that's awesome. Messages he has for his daughter, that's a good one. I will say his daughter is very dependent on men. I know that's kind of mean to say, but oh, you got some coworkers listening in? Hey guys. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh. Chris Farley, the comedian. Okay. I have an oracle card deck called Energy, and that is the one that I've been using since I started reading cards. I learned it like the back of my hand and figured out how to intertwine it with my gift and know exactly what the cards are saying for you. Yep. Let's see. So since I'm in Texas, if you're not in the States, then we'll still talk on the phone like normal. So Miss HDZ, you are so welcome, and I'm glad I could be here for you, and I'm glad you're here for me. Whitney Houston's voice is something I can't even imagine possible. Who made those pipes and why? But I mean, they were. Oh no, that's okay. You know, the universe will give you that that means of payment. I mean, to be quite frank with you, whenever it's meant for you, you'll have it in your hands, in your grasp. Yeah, Naya Rivera, she got taken away. She got taken away by the lake. That's all right. You can be frozen. You can always write questions down if you can't think of any questions right now. You can always comment in any of my videos. I see most of the comments. A lot of them I don't, but I do have PayPal. But the way that I send my invoices, you'll be able to make a payment with any credit or debit card. Yeah, it's really, really simple. You'll get an invoice and then you just make the payment. But if you do want to use PayPal, you can use PayPal as well. It's just easier for me because it keeps all of my payments in one place. I know that. I know that. Good. Yeah, write them down. And even if you ever want to book a reading with me too, you'll have all these questions and we can go through them one by one. That's what our reading is for. You're welcome, boo. Brittany Murphy, that poor woman. She was a victim of sexual assault by someone in power to her. I know that. I can say that now. She did. I actually have Brittany Murphy as my wallpaper. It's funny you say that. Wallpaper on my phone. She was an awesome human. She definitely was. Anna Nicole Smith. That's a good one as well. So many different. And then how her son died in the same exact way. Right. Very troubled, but a kind soul. Yeah, I heard that her mom was really, really suspicious in her case. And she was just a victim. She was a victim. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to just write any questions you have on here. I'll hear them. So I'll be here, and yeah, if you have anybody that wants a reading, email me as soon as you can. I get a lot of readings to do, but it's all about who's serious in their healing. And that's what it comes down to. Who's serious in their healing? Who wants that change? And we can go from there. But y'all keep talking. I love when my supporters talk to each other too. Go for it. And if there's anybody who's talking shit on my stuff, you will get told off on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying that. I really do hope that I lift some kind of weight off your shoulders whenever you speak to me. That's the whole goal of it all, is for healing and growth. And mind you, you're always healing and always growing. So, right. And you know, sometimes you have to know that the world isn't going to give it back. So, but I'm here. I'm always here. And mind you, like I said, anybody talking shit, I will go off on you. I will. I don't care. I'm not a robot. You talk mess to me or my supporters, very mean like, I'm going to go off on you. Just like I would in person. I'm not scared. Yes. Have a great, fantastic day, you guys. Um, I hope I gave you a little bit of energy right now. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Kind of big faced you, my bad. But I'm here. So just know that. Bye, guys.